We're looking at linebackers, inside linebackers, outside linebackers from the NFL Combine as we do our Best in Show segment here at SeniorBowl.com. And Phil Savage, our executive director, was in Indianapolis for all 4 days of the on-field workouts. You talk about inside linebackers. You talk about a couple guys who were here in Mobile.
Yeah, the Reese's Senior Bowl participants, Chris Borland from Wisconsin. People are going to point at a slowish 40 time in the 4.8s, but that does not measure the instincts, the movement, the efficiency that he has in the position drills. I think Chris Borland has solidified himself at least as a second-round pick. And another player that I really like is Jordan Tripp from Montana. Now, this is a young man, small school prospect, showed up at the Reese's Senior Bowl, played both inside and outside linebacker. I think he'll find a place next year in the NFL because of his speed, his temperament, and his versatility in terms of being able to play a couple different spots. And one other inside backer to note, C.J. Mosley did not run the 40, but did go through the position drills. You know, he's a really fluid athlete. Now, he dropped some passes, but he dropped some interceptions at Alabama too, but he's a very good prospect. I think the question on him is there were some rumors about a shoulder that he has. We'll have to figure out and find out as the time goes on how significant that is. But C.J. Mosley, if he clears this medical hurdle, is likely a top 20 pick.
Top 20. Talk about our outside linebackers now. Obviously, Anthony Barr is kind of a freak from UCLA. Who else do you have?
Yeah, Anthony Barr from UCLA, you know, was slated to play in our game here, had a calf strain or a muscle pull of some kind, was not able to participate. But he showed up at the Combine, worked out extremely well. You know, he's the athletic outside rusher, whereas KHALIL MACK from Buffalo, he's more of the power type outside backer. Now, he's got some speed and burst himself, but there is a little bit of a difference. One is seen as a power player, the other seen kind of as an athletic player, if you want to sum it up in one word. But a couple of other players of note from our Reese's Senior Bowl game. How about Marcus Smith from Louisville, making the transition from defensive end to outside backer? He looked better at Indianapolis than he did here in Mobile. I think he's an easy projection to the 3-4. And then Kyle Van Noy, who we talked about as being maybe the most complete linebacker in our game during the week of the practices. He shows up at Indianapolis and works out very well in terms of numbers, worked out well on the field. I think Kyle Van Noy has a chance to slip into the first round, but certainly no later than a second-round pick.
All right, those are the linebackers in our last segment, Best in Show. As we break down by position from the Combine, we'll look at the defensive backs.